right, so here we go, another huge fight, and let us focus on this outstanding striker. A lot of people felt like he could have gone the professional boxing realm. Your thoughts on him coming in here tonight?
Yeah, very few boxers of this caliber have this amount of success inside the octagon. Because the reality is this, he fights in a boxing stance. His legs are pretty wide. He does a good job of rolling his shoulders, but he also is able to stay upright. It's very rare that a guy possesses this skill set and can defend the takedown. He's a tremendous boxer. He's developed a takedown defender. At his best, he is standing with his feet apart, popping the jab, and using everything behind that jab.
You are absolutely right, and he has found that striking flow state pretty early throughout his UFC career. Game has slowed down for him a little bit defensively, seeing things well. We'll see how he handles this matchup tonight. Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yadong. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Umar Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, early round action here, and I think a lot of us remember when Yadong made his UFC debut and how much pressure there was on him even then, back in 2017. And you look at the UFC body of work right now, he's been largely untouched.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Yadong's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Fast pace here in the early going. Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Nurmagomedov gets lit up by that straight punch.
Nice punch there.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully.
Yadong's trying to lock up on a submission now. That guillotine is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, no! Oh, no!
It's work. Come on, stand up. It's work.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Let's go. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Half a minute to go.
Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Postures up and delivers a massive grounded pound punch to the head. Round 2 next.
Nice job last round. Take a deep breath and relax. This next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your work.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here. Going down to the body with that hook. Well done there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Great deep.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh!
Oh!
And landed some nasty strikes.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Yadong's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Under 3 to go, round 2. Oh, you gotta start to look to finish him now. Yadong's elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense.
How they separate.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. It's starting to really hurt him.
Big power shot there. Oh, another punch lands flush by Yadong.
Nice kick.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza. How he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. He's got the single collar tie.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage, and now you see the limp.
Yeah, you start to see him limping from the damage from the kicks. This guy did not address those kicks early, and now he's paying for it.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be
there. Oh, the head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook. The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh, big left hook there.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, good block there. Oh, thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's gotta pay attention now before it gets worse.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to... Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Yadong's eye is closing up. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back-and-forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Right up. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, great balance there to avoid the trip. Goes upstairs with the kick. to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Missed with that attempt. Overhand is good.
It won't take many of those.
Under three. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits double leg.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe. Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, and he's out. Seconds remaining in round 4. Looking to land the leg kick now. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Nice work last round. Your submissions are on another level. You almost had him last time. This time, we're gonna get him. Be smart. Get that takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Umar Nurmagomedov gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave him off. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Well, you know, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
There's the leg kick. That one checked by Nurmagomedov. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
I'll stop.
Big shots landed by him now.
He's got to be careful here.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Yadong.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Umar Nurmagomedov. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great job landing from the top position. Oh, right into mouth. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going to him.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Yadong's back in full mount. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Beautiful transition.
Yadong's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. 15 seconds.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Umar Nurmagomedov!
Well, you heard it there from the venerable Bruce Buffer. No real surprise there. Dominant performance for the wrestler over the boxer here tonight, and perhaps he'll have to be more complete moving forward, but hard to argue with what we saw tonight.
Well, you can't really question that type of performance. He looked good, he was comfortable, he was confident, he was fighting where